Hey guys, I finally have time to do my labor and delivery video. I don't know how long this will be, hopefully not too long, but I was due on the 23rd. That day came and went, and then the following days after that, it seemed like they took forever. So that was a Sunday, and the following Friday we went in for an ultrasound to get things checked out and to make sure the amniotic fluid was okay, and he was fine. Everything was perfect. They estimated him to be about 7 pounds 6 ounces, and then we scheduled an induction for Sunday night. That was as soon as we could get in, and that also was my fiance's birthday. So we went in Sunday, August 30th at 8 p.m. and we had them write down everything that went on so that in case I forgot, I would know. So we were admitted at 8 p.m. Then at 9:15, the midwife gave me Cytotec, I think that's what it's called, and that was inserted, which was extremely uncomfortable. Then about 3 minutes after that happened, Lucas's heartbeat dropped really low. So like 6 nurses rushed into the room and they decided to give me an IV just in case something happened. But he was fine. And they poked me 4 times. It took forever. They started trying to get the IV in at 9:20 and it didn't get in until 10 o'clock. And that's what all that happened on Sunday. At about midnight, I got a pill to help me sleep because I was just so excited. I couldn't sleep. And then at 6 a.m., August 31st, they started me on oxytocin while I was sleeping, and they started out at 1. Then at 6:30, they bumped it up to a 2. And then I had breakfast at 7:45. Then the oxytocin got bumped up to 3 at 8:30. At 9:30, I got in the tub to relax a little bit. Wasn't having any contractions, just like mild cramping and lots of Braxton Hicks contractions. Then at 10:20, it got bumped up to a 4. And then at 11:04, it got bumped up to a 5. And then I was having a lot of lower back pain, so Nick was giving me a back rub, and then I let off a huge fart, which caused Luke to drop or something. I don't know, but I just felt a huge drop in my stomach. Then I was like, I have to poop really bad. So we went into the bathroom, and then I didn't have to poop, but my contractions started right then. They were so bad. And so Nick drew me a bath and I got in the tub. The pain was horrendous. I was having contractions 10 to 20 seconds apart. I did not have any longer of a break than that. And that lasted for about an hour and a half of contractions. And during that time period, the nurse kept coming in and checking on us, or checking on me, and at one time we were like, when are you going to check her, because she is in a lot of pain, and I was. And she's like, oh, she's not in active labor yet. You have to be in active labor for about 2 hours. And I was thinking, if this is an active labor, then I don't know if I can handle the real thing. So, I was basically getting through my contractions, just breathing deeply in and then out, like, consistently. And I can't imagine the pain. It's like, I can't explain it. It felt like my insides were being ripped apart. It was really bad. But after an hour and a half of that, the nurse was like, well, maybe we should just check her. So I got out of the tub, got on the bed, and she's like, well, I guess your water did break because I feel hair, and you're at about 4 centimeters. And she's like, so do you want an epidural? I was like, yes, please. I was so ready for that pain to go away. I wanted to go naturally, but honestly, I don't think I could have handled the contractions any longer. Maybe if I would have had a couple of minutes in between contractions, I would have been able to handle going completely naturally, but at that time I couldn't. So I got the epidural at 12:55, so it took about a half hour for the anesthesiologist to come in and give it to me. And I had about 3 contractions while getting that, which I didn't feel the epidural going in at all. I remember like a little bit of a pinch, but it didn't hurt compared to those contractions at all. But I ignored 3 contractions while getting the epidural, and that was horrible. But I finally got it, and I felt amazing after that. I didn't really like not feeling my legs, but I was able to finally relax, and everything happened pretty fast after that. So I got the epidural at 12:55, then I got checked again at 3:20, and I was dilated to 8 centimeters, and then I got checked again at 4:06, and I was dilated to 9 centimeters. And then the midwife decided to stretch me to a 10. And so after that happened, I decided to labor down and on my side to let the head come down on its own. And they told me to let them know when I was feeling a lot of pressure, like I had to poop. Never had that feeling, but I was feeling something. And the epidural started wearing off, and I was getting a really bad stomach ache. So I asked them to come in, and I was ready to start pushing. So I started pushing at 5:50, and before this day, I did not want anyone to watch. I didn't want to watch myself. I didn't want to have any pictures taken. But by the time it happened, I had Nick's mom in the room, and my mom and Nick, and Nick's mom was taking pictures of everything. I have pictures of his head crowning and just pictures of him gradually coming. And I had the mirror down, so I was watching the whole thing, which was amazing to watch. It really helped me to keep going because I had no energy whatsoever. And Nick had one of my legs the whole time, and with one arm, and fanning me with the other one. And my mom was on the other side, or Nick's mom was on the other side, holding up my legs. And I only pushed for about an hour, and he was born at 6:53 p.m., so I was only in labor for about 8 hours. And he was 8 pounds, 14 ounces, 20.5 inches long. I only tore a little bit and had to get 8 stitches, which I was really happy about. It didn't hurt at all. Yeah, that's about it for my labor and delivery. I could not have imagined it going any better. I'm really happy that I have pictures of everything, and I was able to share it with my mom and Nick's mom and Nick, and it was just really amazing. And yeah, I have a perfect little boy now. So he's eating right now, but I'll show him to you guys really fast. Here he is. This is Lucas. He's huge. He's over 9 pounds now, and he's about 2 weeks old. But there he is. He's absolutely perfect. But I'll be doing my postpartum video later. But that's about it. Okay, bye.